Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Harry Potter Summer 2023 set review. Today we are looking at set number 76416, the Quidditch Trunk, retailing for $67.99 USD or $89.99 Canadian. No clue what that weird price is, but here it is. And I didn't get the trunk from last year because I was waiting to use that to get the next Harry Potter promo. And this came out, and it's specifically about Quidditch, which I think is a little better than the other one, since the other one is just sort of like the books, but in a trunk. So we've already got all the books, but anyways, there's a lot to go through here. So let's go ahead, let's get started. All right, let's take a look at the trunk. I've sealed it back up here, and this is what it looks like all around. You've got a bunch of stuff in the back, which if you're gonna display the trunk, I wouldn't display that specifically, but you can attach some things there onto the back to display it. I don't mind the rings, but they are very easy to remove as well. If you don't want to display it that way, you want to have your two trunks next to each other, you can do that. But let's open this up here. It's time to open this up, shall we? So you just lift up on the lock there, and you're good to go. Now, I didn't put everything inside there. I'm sure, you know, all the hair pieces and everything, they'd be able to just be sprinkled on top with the rest of the dish plates that you're going to be throwing and different things like that. But, yeah, it locks quite well. And sometimes as well, it's not the easiest to, but I think over time, the more that you do it, that's probably my 5th time opening it. All right, so let's take a closer look here, shall we? We've got these 2x6 tiles that all have a ton of stickers on them, and they look really nice. The pattern that they've picked for the box, maybe I'm biased because of the dark red, but you've got the 4 house symbols there on the front. I really like the pattern that you create with these little teeth pieces. That's really nice. Also up here on the top, you've got these giant inverted plates, which I've never seen before in a set. I've never personally owned them until this one. And they're 4x8, and you put a sticker on each of them there. And yeah, I think that's pretty nice, the design. And then you've got the 4 houses there as well. Underneath, this is what it looks like. It's got the little upside down plates there so that you can move this around really smoothly. You do have the little handles on the side, which are a play feature you'll see in a second. On the back here, this is what it looks like. Just be careful. You could probably already like remove this. It is removable, of course, because it's actually in the center, which I can show you here by opening this up. So in the center, you've got this wall, which we'll take a closer look at, but you lift up all 4 of the different house banners there. And then you've got the 4 minifigures included. And of course, I probably, if I wanted to, I could have sprinkled in all of the different hair pieces and everything, all the extra heads and all the dishes and different things. But you've got this chest there. We've got the Hufflepuff banner, the Ravenclaw banner, and then over here we've got the Gryffindor and Slytherin banners. And the actual pitch, I really like the look of that, how they've got all these different types of green, but they're also all interacting and hugging each other. And what I mean by that, like they just all fit so nicely inside of each other, like the pitch shape there. And of course, you can create your own little rings here from before. So you take this is to do one of the games, but you take that ring there, and then also, just to show you, you've got spots right here where you put the other 2 rings. So you put that there, and lastly, you put the other ring onto the other one. Also, you've got the stickers on the other side as well for each 4 of the banners. So I'll talk a lot about this when we get to the minifigure part, but it's a lot of customization and decoration for this set. Like, you can go put that in your Hogwarts mocks and different things, which I think is pretty cool. Since we're here, let's try and play one of the 3 games, shall we? All right, so I've set this up for the first game. I'm going to show you the instructions before I demonstrate every game because I'm sorry. Again, I've got 50 reviews to do. Demonstrating some of these things are going to be so finicky. I will only do it twice because we've got 2 plates. That's it. All right, so game 1 here, what you do is you are meant to either block it and you win, or you score and you win there. This is a play feature I haven't shown yet, but you pull on the sides of the trunk and they can fly back and forth. So now what you do is you take the little disc launcher here, and I'm going to try my best. I don't think I can do both in well, we'll see. Anyways, what you do is you shoot the disc. Missed it. Hit the ring, though. That was pretty close. And the idea is, if you're Cho, you're trying to block. If you're Harry, you're trying to score. Missed again, but you get the idea. Game 2, you dodge it, you win. You get hit, you lose. All right, so game 2, obviously I'll be able to tell what happens. So let's just, oh, well, I missed anyway. So I guess Joe won that round. Here you go. She dodged it twice, so she won twice. And game 3 here, you have to hit the gold dish and then it lifts them up and you win. Not sure how Cho can win there. All right, so this one requires you to take one of the rings, detach it like this, and then you put it in the same spot that it was just at before, and you take one of the characters and you put them on there. And the only explanation that I can have for this is because I guess it's the snitch. You're trying to catch the snitch or steal the snitch there, because it's so rare to win the whole game. There's no way that I'll be able to do this. But this is an even smaller target. I think the idea here is, there we go. I think I did it. I hit the goal first try. I don't even need to try a second time. I thought that one was going to be more difficult. All right, so here's the removable wall from before, and you've got the trophy that I guess the player gets when you win one of the mini games, and then you've got a bunch of different equipment here. You can remove all of it here from the little claws sticking out of the wall. You can see we've got all 4 of the house banners there. That's pretty nice. Again, more things to decorate with. Also included is a chest, which has even more Quidditch equipment on the inside there, which is represented with 2 little discs each for you to launch from the disc launcher, which is just this build here. Let's start with the Gryffindor robes here first. I really love the hood piece there in dark red. It's great to get here. I'm glad that that piece is still around since the Lego movie. And I think it adds something to these figures as well. This is what the cape looks like here, and you can see the face there. It's got an upset expression and a smile on the other side, and you do have a printed hood as well. Here's Cho Chang, and this figure, I believe, minus the hair, because we've got the hood, so she's got her hair up there, because obviously the other hair piece wouldn't work. But this figure, besides that, is actually able to be picked up in a polybag if you're interested in getting the robe specifically. But this figure here, she's got this upset expression and a smile on the other side. And here's what the back torso printing looks like. Here is Draco Malfoy, and it's, again, cool to be getting all these hood pieces. I really, really love that. Back in dark green. But let's take it off here. You can see this is the newer face that he's got, and this is what the back torso and the back head printing looks like. And here is Cedric Diggory, and awesome, the hood piece. I'm going to say it every time, but it's so cool to be getting it here in yellow. And removing all that, you can see he's got this big smile there, and then on the back, he's got the same hood printing. But let's say that you don't want to have those 4 main Quidditch players for each of the houses. You can make your own. So this is one of the heads included. Really bad print that I got there with all the blurry eyes. Here's this face. I believe it was from the foosball table. And here's another 2 faces here as well. The top one being from Henry Wu from Jurassic World. And here's MJ and Kingo from the MCU, their faces. Really love that bottom face there, and you've got some pretty fun expressions there for both of the heads. And then these are the final 2 included here as well. So I really love the idea of this, and we've also got some hair pieces. Here are the extra hair pieces included, and this is probably the most interesting one since this is the newest hair from BTS, which is really great to get in this set. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Quidditch Trunk. Honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of the one last year. Still haven't gotten it, like I mentioned before. And this one, I wasn't too excited when I heard it was happening. But I like the concept of it in terms of just these different games. I don't think that 2 of them are that interesting. I think only really one of them is. And the figures here, it's exactly what I was expecting. I think the 4 Quidditch robes is great for the 4 houses, as well as all of the extra heads and hair pieces are great. I like that we're getting like the new hair piece as well, and a couple of new faces for the new skin colors introduced, all actually from the trunk last year. So, but is it worth the price? I don't really know. I feel like it'll go on discount just like the trunk from last year, but also I feel like we're overdue for a Quidditch pitch in general. Like, we only had the 2018 one, so I definitely think maybe we'll get another one, and if it has all 4 of the outfits as well, then that'll be another draw for that. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.